So I picked up this Polaris Ranger. It is a 2010 800 XP. I found it off of Facebook Marketplace, and it had about just shy of 1,000 hours on it, and it's still in pretty good shape. A few quick specs on it: 46 horsepower, and it's an 800cc twin cylinder engine, and it is capable of going about 53 miles an hour. I've had it up, it goes pretty quick, and it does have four-wheel drive, which is nice. It came with a plow, so that'll definitely come in handy in the winter time. But let's just go over some of the perks and features and some of the repairs that I have to do to it. So when I bought this, it came with the factory OEM doors as well as this back glass windshield piece, and that definitely makes the cab enclosure very nice. There's a little bit of heat that comes off the engine, so it warms up the cab if you got a cold morning. And also has the front fiberglass or plastic screen on the front with some vents for air ventilation for hot days. So it's got LED lights, which is definitely a plus. Definitely brighter. Has a winch. I believe it's a 2,500 pound winch. And the tires do need some maintenance. I'll probably end up changing them out, but I'm not sure yet when I'm going to. We'll see if I get around to it before the winter time. It's all four-wheel independent suspension, which is nice, with over 9 inches of travel clearance for each wheel. I believe the front has just a hair more clearance travel on the shocks, but in general it's about 9 inches. Nice ground clearance. It's got about 12 inches of ground clearance, which definitely makes it nice for going over rocks and other sticks and debris without feeling a whole lot of bumps in the cab. So definitely a comfortable ride, fast, has plenty of power. It does have, and this is one of the nice things, I was debating between a Kubota RTV or the Polaris Ranger, and one of the nice things is the bed back here is able to hold 1,000 pounds in the bed. So it's got a tailgate, which is definitely nice. It creates a little bit bigger of a bed space, so that is nice. And the bed actually dumps as well, so that definitely makes it nice for transporting materials. The tow hitch, it does have the ability to tow, and it's a 1-ton towing capacity, which is pretty good, and it does a fantastic job. So underneath the bed, we have the transmission. So we have the transmission back there, the air filter, CVT under that box. I do need to do some power washing to this, so we'll get to that in a video when we do some maintenance on it. So let's take a look inside the cab and check some of those features out. So in the cab, very nice and spacious, enough room for 3 people with backrest, so that definitely makes it an enjoyable ride. 2 cup holders, and just your standard gas and brake pedal. Parking brake on the left hand side, and adjustable steering, so that is definitely nice if you have younger or older people who are going to be driving it, need a little bit more or less room for legs and steering. So it definitely is nice to be able to adjust for ergonomics and comfortability. So we have the display, which is definitely nice. It is not fully working all the time, so sometimes the gauge will just dance around in some 20, 30, 40, even though you may be going only 5 or 10. So I do need to get that fixed. We got front headlights, LED bar. The nice thing is with the all-wheel drive here, it does allow for differential lock. So in its current position, that's just 2-wheel drive. Middle position is diff lock, and then it does have the all-wheel drive, which is nice. We have high, low, neutral, and reverse, so that definitely is nice. The low definitely puts a lot of power to the wheels, and then actually on the front does have the controls for the winch, so that is definitely a perk. Down below we've got plenty of storage space, have some safety glasses in there. dual 12-volt outlets, so that's definitely nice if you have implements that you need to charge, maybe a phone. If you're out trail riding, that's definitely a perk, as well as a winch control. So that makes it nice. You can actually stand out front and control the winch from this plug in here with a cable. So very nice cab, definitely spacious, plenty of room. Glove compartment with some other storage space in there. Nice clear view, definitely makes it for an enjoyable ride. Now under the seats, with just a quick pop off, we have the fuel tank, definitely a storage compartment, and the engine. Not a whole lot to it. It is fuel injected, so that is nice. No carburetor. So there's plenty of power, as I said before, about 800 cc, or equivalent to 46 horsepower. So that is very nice. Plenty of power from that engine, and it definitely should perform well for in the future. Couple repairs I need to do. As I mentioned, the tires need to be changed out. They're getting a little bit bald. That's all right, that shouldn't be too difficult. But I do have some work to do under the back here. So I don't know if you can see, there's some oil coming from the sleeve for the drive shaft here. It's the universal joint, and it's actually on both sides. On one side it is ripped. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but this one is ripped, and this other one is just leaking oil. It's the CV boot. So I have that to fix, which shouldn't be too hard. But other than that, it drives fantastic. It is a joy to drive. We'll give it a cleaning, and we should be good to go. Get the tires changed for winter as it's getting close. And I look forward to continuing to drive this in the future, and for hopefully many more hours and many more miles. Let's go get it fixed.